Funny news that happened in May 17 at the courthouse with jury duty. And, jury duty is where 12 people sit at a bench and they decide whether a person is guilty or innocent. That's a jury. How do they select the jurors? Well, the courthouse has a list of names from people that live around the area, and the computer selects people randomly. They are sent a letter through the mail, and they come to show up. And then once they showed up, they select 12 people from the larger group to be the jury, and the rest are sent home. Well, man named Eric Geyer the Fourth. He doesn't spell his name the fourth as a traditional English, but he spells it he writes it in Roman numeral numbers, with a V and the I. And they have a German dog, and they wanted to match. It's similar to the owner's name, and so Ivy is a pretty name, and the dog happens to be a pretty girl, and so they named it Ivy. Well, recently the man had received a letter from the courthouse, and they said Ivy Geyer the Fourth. Why would they? Man was puzzled. Why would they pick? Why would they summon a dog to be part of the jury? And we'll understand that the courthouse later comment that the man's name is Artie Geyer the Fourth with the V and the I. The computer had mistaken the V and the I, and they switched. They switched the dog and Ivy and Artie's names. And so, can you imagine if the dog actually was picked as a jury? Would it make a good jury? Would it bark once for guilty? Would it bark louder for innocent? I mean, what do you think?